Hey, welcome to Sipper Social Club. I'm Jeremy, and today I got a list of 5 whiskeys to consume during the Thanksgiving holiday. Here in Canada, we celebrate Thanksgiving a month earlier, but it's always been a tradition for me and the boys to get together, watch some football, celebrate the American Thanksgiving. I got 5 whiskeys to consume throughout the day, each one kind of tailored to specific times during the festivities, so let's get at it. Alright, first up, the Compass Box Orchard House. So this is the little appetizer. This is your first pour of the day. Something light, something refreshing, something to go with those first set of appetizers. You know, the first football game's getting started. This is a great palate cleanser. It's very light, very fresh, very clean Scotch whiskey. This is majority, almost a 50-50 split of Clynelish and Linkwood. Excellent fruit notes coming out of this, tropical fruits. As the name suggests, orchard fruits as well. Vanilla, toffee, a little bit of that waxiness you get with Clynelish. Very, very good. Excellent start to the day. Alright, next up, the Michters Toasted Barrel Finish Rye Whiskey. Michters does rye whiskey very, very well. This one is excellent. I think this is a 2020 bottling, 53.5% ABV. Amazing spiciness. This one really kind of screams like Thanksgiving to me. On a cold, rainy, snowy day, this is definitely a pour to go to. You get that nice, warm, American whiskey hug from this bottle. And this is great to start ramping up the afternoon. Maybe the first football game is kind of coming to a close. You're getting ready for the second one. At 53.5% ABV, this is definitely kicking it up a notch. Love watching football on American Thanksgiving. Here are my picks for Thursday. I like the over in the Packers-Lions game. Lions defense giving up an average of 29 points per game in the last 4. Packers getting their offense a little bit more consistent. I think they've scored around 20 in the last 3 games. And the first meeting between these two teams ended in a 34-20 final, so went way over the total. I like the over in this one. Next, Dallas. I'm laying the points. 10.5 is a huge number, but Dallas is rolling right now. Washington, I don't know their motivation to get up for this game. Coming off a big loss, 31-19 to the Giants last week. Not much to play for with just 3 wins this year. Dallas has scored 43, 23, 49, and 33 points in the last 4 respectively. I like the Cowboys to keep rolling here. In the night game between San Francisco and Seattle, how about a 2-pick teaser, a 6-point teaser, bringing the spread down to San Francisco -1, and I'll take the over 37 points. Brock Purdy has been rolling right now. After the 3-game losing streak, he's really come back the last couple. The weather looks pretty solid in Seattle for Thursday night. No rain, not much wind, clear night, so should be good for the total. So there you have it. There's my 3 picks for Thursday. All right, the next bottle up is the Tamdhu 18-year-old. This is where I'm reaching for my best bottle of the day. Second football game, you know, starting to wrap up. You're looking for dinner. This is the one I'm going to pair with dinner. I reviewed this one very recently. I called it the Macallan Killer because it does somewhat resemble Macallan 18. I think this will pair very, very well with dinner. And I'm going to my best pour before the night gets a little too out of hand. Excellent, savory sherry bomb of a whiskey and a great pairing with any Thanksgiving dinner. All right, next bottle, the Kavalan Port Cask Solist. So this is a very, very bold, very rich whiskey. Great for after dinner. How about a cigar pairing to go along with this? Love an after dinner cigar. For me, after a big dinner, it would have to be a nice bold cigar to go along with this nice, sweet, bold whiskey. The Aladino Corojo Reserva. I just started smoking a couple of these this year. Amazing cigar. Very rich, bold, full body cigar. I believe it's a Honduras cigar. Really nice, like pepper, spice, a little sweetness kind of balances this whole cigar out. And man, it would be a great pairing with this whiskey. The Kavalan port matured stuff, they're kind of hit and miss. They're all single barrels, the Solist line single barrels, but when you get a good one, absolutely incredible. Super rich red and purple fruits like blackberry, raspberry. This is what I'm drinking right now. Fruits just exploding off the nose. Oh man. Huge impact on the palate. Blackberry, raspberry, like pomegranate. Really nice kind of like raisin and plum. Man, so nice and rich. Kavalan really sources really good casks. Not the cheapest whiskey for sure, but amazing stuff. And this really is going to set the tone for the rest of the night. This with that cigar, perfect. All right, and lastly, the nightcap. Going with an old Grandad 114. Wanted to pick a less expensive whiskey here. You've had so much during the day. No point on drinking something very expensive when your palate might be kind of blown out. That Kavalan with the cigar pairing, I wouldn't be reaching to an expensive bottle. I think that Old Grandad is probably dollar for dollar one of the best value bourbons you can buy right now. I think these bottles are around $30, $35 or so. If you can't find the 114, the 100 proof is also very good for like 25 bucks. I also picked the Old Granddad because sometimes at Thanksgiving you might have an elderly relative talking about the social landscape of today's world and comparing it to when they were younger. You know, the good old days when you could harass women without any consequence. That kind of conversation might bode well for an Old Granddad 114. All right, so there you have it. 5 bottles, 3 NFL picks, and a cigar. Let me know in the comments down below what's your go-to Thanksgiving for. And have a good holiday, everyone. Cheers.